Hello guys, welcome back to my channel. It's Emzy here. I thought I'd do a May reflections video showing what decks I use and what goals I achieved this month, and also show what my goals are for June and what decks I'm going to use as well. So we'll get started. I did quite well on tarot journaling this month. I did my daily draws. I didn't read any books. And I'd organised my deck collection, as you might have seen that video. Didn't purchase anything really. A couple of decks off eBay for cheap, and I've stuck to 2 videos a week apart from the last week where I was really sick and I haven't been able to record anything because I've been coughing and really short of breath. So I took the week off and just let myself just get better again. But yeah, I'm pretty pleased at how this May has gone. I've been journaling every day. I'm really pleased. I did the first week, I used the Tarot do Fuego, and then I used the Symboline Soul Tarot the following 3 weeks after that. So yeah, I'm just really happy that I managed to journal every day. Yeah, I'm really pleased with that. So these are the 2 decks I used in the first week of May. I really enjoyed using this deck. It's lovely to shuffle. It's just so nice. I love the imagery. But I just found that I was finding it quite hard to read with, to be honest, because there's a lot going on in these cards, and I just wasn't vibing with it. So I thought I'd use it for the first week, but it is a really good deck. I think I just need to study it a bit more to work better with it. But it paired so well with the Wisdom of the Shadow Oracle, which I used in the first week, which looks so cool together. So look how cool they look. Everything's really jumbled. Look at that, it just looks so cool together, and they just worked quite well together, I thought. I just wasn't vibing with this deck this month, I don't know why, but yeah, that's the deck I used for 1 week of the month. And the other 2 decks I used for the last remaining 3 weeks of May was the Symbolic Soul Tarot and the Parisis Oracle. These paired so amazingly. They just look so good together. I was really impressed at how well these guys read well. So it's just, I was gobsmacked at what cards came out. I'll show you what cards that really was like, wow, can't make this up kind of thing. But yeah, they just pair so cool. Like they don't just look really good together, but they just vibe together so well. And they've got similar sort of art styles. Just so cool. So I really enjoyed this one. I didn't want to put this on away for May, but I want to go through all my other decks as well that I own. I've got loads, as you might have seen in my organisation video. But some of these pairings were so cool. I'll show you some that really took my breath away. Like I've got the Hermit card, and then I've got Illuminate. How amazing is that? Like the lantern with the insects around it, another lantern with moths around it. It's just like, can't make that art. That's incredible. And I was just like, wow, these decks are in tune with one another. And there was some more as well that really hit home. Was I had the Tower and Breathe. And this is when I was really ill. and I was struggling to take a breath. It was quite bad. And I was just like, wow, that's just. I laughed when this came up. I was like, are you taking the mick? Like, I can't breathe right now. But like, because of like a bad change, you can talk about ill health and things like that and breathing. I was just like, oh my God. And I had another one where like juggling with life and then trying to hold all these fears in one hand. It's like juggling my fear. And I was just like, these cards speak so well together. It's just, this one was amazing. Look, I've got the Three of Pentacles with work. Can't make it up. It's all about working together. And this one's like, you keep showing up and doing the work, you'll get somewhere. It's just like incredible. And just see if there's anything else here that stood out. Oh, this one I thought was interesting. Look at the poses on these two cards. This was a reading I had. Seven of Swords and Hold. Similar poses. He's sneaking off. Well, this one's trying to hold on to everything. I'm trying to run away and hold on to things at the same time. I just love these decks together. And then I had Death. Like having patience and to seek in the shadow. That was another reading I had, and it was like, got to look into my shadow self and seek within myself in order to transform. But have patience. And it was just so cool. So yeah, I really, really got on well with this deck. So good. So yeah, I'll recommend this deck, these pairings, if you got these decks together, and you just see the magic unfold. It was so cool. So yeah, I really enjoyed working these two decks in May. And also, another thing I enjoyed while journaling is buying myself a thermal printer. I've seen people use like printers that you print out on photo paper and you need ink and all these like special expensive printing paper. And I was like, I don't want that. I want something durable. I don't have to worry about ink. So I thought, if I get a thermal printer, this was £25 off Amazon. And you just put like a teal roll in there and it prints through heat. Don't need any ink. Don't have to worry about running out. You can get a load stack of paper for like £10 and get like 8 rolls. It's going to last a really long time. It prints in black and white, but I don't mind that. Like, and I'll just print them out. And also, the Poesis Oracle is about poetry, and on their website, you can look up the cards. And I decided to screenshot the poetry that went with it, and some of it just went so well together. So I went on poesisoracle.com and got the little poem that went with it, and I just printed it out, and it just breaks up the writing so much better, because in April it was just mainly text and that was it, and I just made it more fun to journal with. So I'm so glad I got that. So if you're into looking for a thermal printer, I would recommend it. Yeah, that's all things I used in May. So and like a lot of the cards, the lot of cards I got were mainly majors. I was quite shocked. And I had double Fool, Hierophant, Chariot, Hermit, and the Tower. And then it's all pretty balanced around the minor suits, about 4, 5, or 6 between them. And I thought that was quite interesting. But yeah, what I thought about May was I learnt not to be so hard on myself. Like, I knew I wasn't gonna read anything because I was ill. I just stuck with the journaling and just did that, and I thought, that's okay, that's fine. I know that I wanted to achieve more, but when you're ill, you can't help it. So I'll just stop being so hard on myself and like been learning the tarot. And also a book I was really enjoying using was this, the guided tarot. I thought this was really good to look at when I wanted some info. It's easy to just have a quick look. Because sometimes like the guidebooks that come with the decks are quite minimal, so I wanted more information, and this was just really handy. Really enjoyed this book. I'll probably use it again next month as well. So that's the Guided Tarot for Seamless Readings by Stephanie Capone. But yeah, I just really enjoyed this. Yeah, I recommend it if you want something basic, just for refresher on what the cards mean. And yeah, I just really enjoyed using that. Yeah, a lot of the reoccurring themes of my journaling was I am holding myself back. I need to do a lot of shadow work in order to move forward, to get where I want to be. Like, a lot of fear is holding me back, and I need to try and let that go, otherwise I won't ever reach the goals that I want. So that's why I'm trying to not take myself so seriously, like just have fun with it, and just enjoy the process. And yeah, I'm just more optimistic about June. I feel so much lighter than I did at the end of April. And April was so down. But yeah, and maybe it's like the new summer is coming, the sun's shining out more. I just feel generally more happier. So with the goals for June, I'm just going to do my daily drawers and journal about them again. I'm going to try and read one book and write a review about it. Just focus on one, because I think if I focus on too many, I just won't end up reading anything at all and spread myself thin. So if I just focus on one, I reckon I can get away with it. And also, I want to create an art piece. I want to be more creative. I want to draw, and I'm not that great at it, but I just want to express myself. So I might get myself a little art book and start doing watercolours or something like that. And I want to continue try and do 2 posts a week on YouTube. I failed to do that last week because I was really ill, but that's fine. I'm happy that what I've posted for the rest of the month. So I'm not going to get too drawn down on that. So yeah, they're my June goals, and I did a month ahead spread for June, and I used the Tarot Cats by Anna Juan for that, and I was going to use this deck throughout June. I just really love the cheekiness of it. It's quirky, it's fun, it's happy. That's the sort of thing, the vibe I want to bring into June. I don't want to be so serious. So this is one of the decks I want to use in June. Just so like fun and quirky, and it makes me laugh looking at their expressions on their faces. So I just wanted to use that. So that's one deck in June I want to work with. Yes, Tarot Cats. Other deck I feel like using is the Rainbow Tarot with the Iris Oracle. I thought these would pair quite well together, both bright and colourful. And I just want something vibrant this month because I worked with the black and white in May. I thought, why not go for some colour? It's like, look at the gilding on that, it's so shiny. And like the backs are cool. This one is vibrant as well, rainbow sort of theme as well. Look at the colours on that. And I just thought these would pair brilliantly together. Oh, upside down. Turn this way. I know what I'm doing. Yeah, I think these would pair great together. So this is what I'm going to use for like when I want that inner child vibe, happy go lucky vibe, just Not being so serious and having fun with the tarot. I just thought these look really good together. So that's the first pairing I might use. You just look so cool. I'm happy to start using these. I was quite lucky finding the Rainbow Tarot because it's not available in the UK, but I found someone selling it on eBay and I just snapped it up straight away. So I'm glad to have it. Yeah, that's the first two decks I want to use together. The Iris Oracle and the Rainbow Tarot. I just can't get over the gilding on this. It's so fun. The other two decks I want to use is the Deviant Moon and the Abandoned Oracle. Because the previous journal entries I was writing about was focusing on shadow work, I thought, well, if I'm going to do some shadow work, what better deck to use than this? So I'm going to use the Deviant Moon throughout June and the Oracle by the same artist, Patrick Valenza. Obviously, they're going to pair well together because they're by the same artist. So yeah, I was going to use this for shadow work. Because this is, even though it's good for shadow work, it's also got that quirky, optimistic-y kind of fun, making fun of a bad situation vibe. So it's not taking itself too seriously. And that's what I'm trying to go with for June, because I'm quite a serious person and I need to lighten up a little bit, if you know what I mean. So yeah, this is the other deck I'm going to use. Look at that. Oh, I love this deck. Great. So yeah, this is the other decks I'm going to use in June. Hope I reach my goals in June, because I do get disappointed when I don't, but I need to learn not to be so hard on myself. But yeah, that's what I'm working with. I'm going to work. The decks I'm going to be using are the Abandoned Oracle by Patrick Valenza, Deviant Moon Tarot, the Rainbow Tarot, the Iris Oracle, and Tarot Cat. Thank you guys for watching. Hope you enjoyed it. Please like and subscribe if you like my content. And I'll see you in the next video. Bye.